Last time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Who claim the alderman struck back after the mayor put a spear through him. There are no fingerprints on this supposedly crucial piece of evidence. And if you look at the crime scene photo, you'll notice that the alderman isn't wearing gloves. If he touched the statue with his bare hands, he should have left some fingerprints.
Apollo, I just thought of something. They didn't find anyone's fingerprints on the statue. It was to say someone other than the alderman didn't hit the mayor with it.
Then who, pray tell, struck the mayor with the statue?
There's only one answer. The real killer. Black feathers and tracks, allegedly from a yokai, were found at the scene. I believe they're from the third party who struck the mayor with that statue.
Is the defense actually suggesting some sort of monster killed that alderman?
Fool, Wright. Explain the who and why behind those feathers and tracks.
Mayor Tenma panicked when the amazing Ninetails helped embolden the
Were you about
Were you
to say
gonna say
professors?
No, I was going to say prosecutors. Emboldened the protestors, so he stoked the village's fears by fabricating a monster.
The accursed demon Tenmataro, that is.
Hold on for a second. On the day of the incident, there was a special event held at Kyubi Manor. There was someone dressed in the likeness of Tenmataro. This person is a much more likely suspect than any legendary demon.
Do the people of Ninetails Vale really believe a yokai is behind the crime?
Absolutely! The presumed return of the dreaded Tenmataro has them shaking in their boots.
That superstitious lot? It's
Take a sip, take a shot.
All right.
Jack the Ripper
Jack the Ripper mentioned.
Right, okay, he's achieved full British. There we go.
God's sake! You claim that our client planted the yokai evidence to stoke the villagers' fears. If so, then why stop there? Why murder Alderman Kyubi?
the mayor made a startling discovery. Alderman Kyubi's secret identity. Our victim, Rex Kyubi, was the amazing Ninetails. And the mayor's discovery of this fact was his motive for murder.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Stop it!
Order! Order!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Disillusion Plays Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. The title that won't ever stop being confusing because of the way that the words are ordered in the logo. I'm Pete.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Taylor. Sarah, why are you laughing?
Because
laughing
we
at my-
haven't said who we are or what we do.
Oh, have we not?
Pete skipped over that bit.
You know, because I was
Flawless intro as always.
I was thinking, have I? Wait, well, we did just say who we are because we just went, didn't we?
I don't think you said the Disillusion Plays, where we play the games and do the voices. We didn't do that bit.
No, I don't think you did.
Because you were so focused on it's not even written the right way.
Okay, well, perhaps I should just educate everybody as to say, and just inform you, for those of you who are not familiar with our channel, we are Disillusion Plays, where we play the games and badly do voices.
We do.
Yeah!
Some of them are good. Some of them are good, but mostly pretty bad, probably. Speaking for myself, anyway.
Stop it.
And you know what we're playing because I already told you.
Yeah.
So let's get
and
on.
you know who we are.
You know who we are because we already
our
said.
names.
That's it. You know who we are. You know who messed up.
Bingus, Wingus, and Dingus. Yes.
Yes, Taylor. That's definitely what we said a moment ago.
At the time of the murder, I was on guard duty in the foyer, just like Mr. Kyubi asked.
Taylor, why'd you say it like that?
Look, just because we
'Cause
say
it sounds
different.
funny.
Just because there is a difference between British and American dialects doesn't mean you have to take the mick at every opportunity.
He's saying we sound funny.
I mean, we can be funny.
In the foyer, just like Mr. Kyubi asked. I was making sure no one, fair, foul, fishy, or otherwise, could get to our guest. I was still in my office keeping a good watch when the murder happened after, which pocket? Nope, not that one. Nope. After 3 p.m.
Just check if it... Okay, so it is straight up just the
Yeah,
start
it was
of the
straight up the
testimony.
testimony. Yeah, start. Yeah.
But I didn't see nothing out of the ordinary. No, sirree.
Now,
That
Taylor,
yokai, you keep jabbering on. Yes.
I was just going to say, remember, he's British.
He's British.
He's so very British.
So, as opposed to Ryunosuke, who was a Japanese samurai who happened to have a British accent, this guy is a man with a British accent who also just happens to be a samurai. That yokai you keep jabbering on about was but a phantom of a little girl's dreams.
So, you're telling this court you never saw anyone dressed up like Tenmataro?
Yep, was guarding the whole time. That's the truth, the holy truth, and none but of the truth.
No, wait a second, what?
I said none but of the truth. What? And Tenmataro, you don't really believe in all that yokai mumbo jumbo, do you? I certainly don't.
Oh, he lying.
Oh, there goes my heart. Oh, God. Oh, I'm having a coronary.
Oh, no.
I'm dying.
It's finally time. The aneurysm. It's getting me.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, tell my mother that I had a moment or two of kind regard for her, but mostly not. And my ex-wife, may she burn in hell.
My bracelet. It's.
Oh, I'm going. Oh, the
Could you
pain.
die more quietly over there?
Oh!
I mean,
Taylor
I
hasn't.
just
Taylor
really
hasn't learnt the trick of moving away from the microphone to make it funnier.
I really want to know why Apollo is rubbing his own arm to try and give himself a Chinese rope burn.
Chinese burn on
Like,
his
what are you doing?
Because my wrist is cold. Okay.
Cold?
Cole! The embrace of death! As she
Oh my
descends
God, just die
upon
quietly, will you?
God damn it.
Snuffing out the light.
Something the matter, Apollo! I can't hear you for the dying man over there!
Oh my God, I'm getting a headache. My bracelet keeps squeezing my arm, which I'm saying as if I don't understand what it is. If for those of you who have played the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney game, you'll know what this is. But for those of you who don't, allow me to give you a quick refresher, no doubt, in the next line or two of dialogue.
Really? So you think Mr. Tanuki, Filch, has been lying to us?
I wouldn't rule it out. I thought they were going to explain it. Maybe, have they already explained it? I can't remember.
I think it reacted to... what's his face? Damien.
For those of you who don't know, my bracelet will tighten around my wrist whenever I detect somebody lying, subconsciously or otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
It's made of a strange metal that's probably not real, but it's really handy. Now, if I could just zero in on a tell, some kind of nervous habit.
I think that's going to be...
Whoa!
Whoa!
What in the... What's a hawk doing in here?
Allow me to introduce my trusty cohort, Taka.
And what did he say? Oh, there was just a screech.
He seems to have taken quite a liking to the courthouse. Made it his new home, in fact.
Come on, Judge, what are you going to say to that? He doesn't live with you, you know. In jail? Who's ever heard of a courthouse bird?
Taka simply loathes trickery and fraud. And that queer power of yours seems to have offended my dear bosom buzzard, even though he's not a buzzard, as I have just said. So it is a bit confusing that I refer to him.
This isn't some kind of trickery. I won't be able to spot squat like this.
What the heck's going on around here? Run for the hills!
No pets or other animals allowed in the courtroom. Excuse me. Excuse me. Somebody help!
I just love that the judge is just like, I'm not going to attempt to move. I'm just going to stay perfectly still.
It's like with a cat, though, right? Because once they've got their claws in you, if you try to move them, then they're just going to sink them in tighter.
I guess. It's just like, it just amuses me because it's like the judge he's got no arms, no legs, no body or anything like that. He is literally just like a head on some shoulders and has no movement other than his head, his face.
Oh, he's merely having a bit of sport. He won't harm you, save when truly famished.
The truly...
Did I last feed him?
The truly tragic tale of the judge is that he's completely paralyzed from the chest down. Which I shouldn't laugh about.
In that case, Prosecutor Blackquill, you will ensure your feathered friend is properly fed.
Hopefully he's not got some kind of fleas or mites or something. Showering them all over the judge's bald cue ball. His chrome dome.
Looks like we have to do this the old-fashioned way.
We'll be fine, I think. If there was someone dressed as Tenmataro there, Filch should have seen him. We'll just have to put our faith in Jinxie's statement for now.
Mr. Justice, please proceed with your cross-examination. Bailiff, can you get this bloody bird off my head?
I'm not touching that thing with a 10-foot ballet pole.
I'm afraid you're on your own there, Judge. I was in a terrible bird... a terrible... What do you call it? A
bird accident.
Yeah, well, I was going to say bird accident, but I've completely... Well, you like have a...
Falconry.
I was in a terrible falconry accident, and there's no way I'm going near a bird like that ever again. No chance.
I almost lost an arm.
Arms? Almost lost my entire upper half of my body.
It does occur to me that it is a bit strange that with the name Blackquill that my companion doesn't have black quills, but that's neither hither nor...
I mean, Mr. Blackquill, have you ever considered that you could actually paint the feathers? You could, like, you know, you could make them whatever colour. I don't mean on the bird while it's alive. Cool. Fuck.
I was about to say, that sounds like a one-way trip to the A and E.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But no. I just mean that if you wanted to have a quill from one of them birds and that in it, when it's like its feathers fall out and that, because they're falling out all the time, aren't they? You could pick one up and be like, oh, it'd be nice if this was a black quill. Well, get a paintbrush, get some black paint, give it a nice little lick of paint. Voila! Black quill.
I'll need to write that one down.
Hey, it's a real shame. I don't blame you. He goes, next time I had one of me rims ripped off, I went to the A&E. I wouldn't know, the bally doctor just said, oh yeah, here's some paracetamol. Flippin'.
Like,
Flippin' NHA.
Yeah, got my arm chopped off, I'm bleeding out, and he's just like, have some paracetamol, you'll be fine now. Get out of here, clear off. I've got 10 of it.
He said that he didn't have any time to see me. I was wasting his time.
I've got 200 other patients.
NHS has gone right downhill, let me tell you.
I've got 200 other patients this morning. It's 11 o'clock now.
Well, your head's not ripped off, is it? So you'd best get gone.
This sort of weird deconstruction of the NHS.
I don't make to break up the party, but I'm stood here, you know. I'm ready to give my testimony. What's the holdup? I got things to do.
I don't even know what an NHS is. Sounds like communism to me.
The nurse. What's a nurse?
I got stuff to do, you know. I got places to be.
I got things to filch.
I mean, no.
Hold it! Mr. Filch, why did Alderman Kyubi have you handle guard duty? I said duty.
Because he trusts me. I am the man as caretaker after all. Oop, there she goes again.
So, you took said guard duty seriously?
Let me tell you something about me. I'm... Yipes.
Listen here, you little tanuki. Get straight to the point and be quick about it. Oh, I guess he's returned from his perch atop the judge's head.
For now.
Again. The court wishes to hear what you did or didn't see in the foyer and naught else.
Yes, of course, sir. Right away, sir. Yep, yes, sir.
Blackwell's got him completely under his thumb.
Like I said, I was guarding the foyer entrance that day.
Hold it! So no one could get to him? Sounds like security was pretty tight.
Hey, that's because there's always lots of sneaks and thieves around festival time.
Oh, I just,
I know, I nearly said it as well.
I know, it's just with it just turning to Athena, I just blank.
This is Athena's just staring at you, waiting to say something. It's like,
And the solution was to entrust the manor's security to a thief? That's not even funny.
Maybe it's a matter of stopping thieves by hiring one. After all, takes one to know one.
Like hackers, I guess.
Hey, what are you implying?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant more that, like, you know, hackers, they'll like break into, they'll crack security and stuff, and then like the companies will tend to hire them in because they're like, wow, you should be on our security team. Anyway, I'm going wholly off topic. I don't know. It seems more like letting the fox guard the hen house to me.
So the witness testifies that he took his guard duties seriously.
yes, sir, Your Honorship, sir.
I was still in my office, keeping good watch when the murder happened after 3 p.m.
Why is it they say, where's the newspaper?
Filch's TV.
So that's when the match was.
That's when the match was. Yeah, itchy
The
guy.
Twilight
The Twilight.
Yes.
I think someone mentioned that there was a Sherlock Holmes reference in the timing. I mean, I don't see many numbers.
Tofu Taro, a high-protein yokai
Mr.
fighting
Bones.
cancer and disease.
Of the brain. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. But then again, I'm not super avid on Sherlock Holmes stuff. Nope. Anyhow. Objection! Don't lie to the court like that, Mr. Filch.
Hey, it ain't right to bushwhack a fellow like that.
Unfortunately for you, I have evidence that proves you're lying. If you look at this TV listing here, you'll see that at the time of the crime, there was a pro wrestling match scheduled. Something you'd never miss.
I didn't watch that one, no siree. I was doing my job just like I was supposed to.
This guy doesn't know when to give up. Mr. Filch, someone even circled the match. It was you, right?
Yay!
Not only
I just wanted to remind myself that
Not to watch
Twilight
it.
was a really bad series.
I just wanted to remind myself not to watch it. Yeah, sure. Not only that, you even told me you watched it. You said, and I quote, "It was a complete disaster." So, do you admit to slacking off?
You can't trick me with your Rudy Poo lawyer talk.
Rudy Poo? What?
I'm one of them professional types too.
One of them.
I can do double duty watching TV and the foyer at the same time, thank you.
The only thing Filch can claim to be a professional of is professional thief. Yeah.
Mr. Justice, you would have this court believe the witness was slacking off?
That's correct. He claims to have been watching TV and the foyer at the same time. But that's nothing but a bold-faced lie.
Was that meant to be funny?
Yeah, like the judge is actually saying.
Bold, you say? But I'm not the one who's lying. How's you meant the witness, Mr. Justice? And in that case, let's see what evidence you could offer. Stop exhaling everywhere.
What, are you trying to do an impression of my dad there, Apollo?
Maybe. I don't know what you're talking about. You claim Mr. Filch.
Excuse me.
no.
I'm the judge. You claim Mr. Filch is lying about watching TV and the foyer simultaneously. Now prove
Oh,
it.
because the TV's on the
It's
wall.
facing the other direction.
Yeah.
The CRT TV there. Take that! Please take a look at this photograph. Please take a look at the direction the TV is facing in this diagram. Now, unless Mr. Filch has eyes where his right ear should be, I think it would be impossible to watch the foyer entrance and the TV at the same time.
Why, yes. Someone watching TV there couldn't possibly see the entrance.
Exactly. And that means, Mr. Filch, you were slacking off and were not watching the foyer as you claim.
Yay! The bag's out of the cat! I mean, the other way around.
They got him a box.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's just a little guy.
Order! 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 But, Mr. Justice, is Mr. Filch's less than stellar work ethic relevant to this case?
Hey!
It's very relevant, because while he was slacking off watching TV, there really could have been a Tenmataro impersonator in the foyer.
Objection.
What now?
Granted, this Tanuki was lax in his duties, but he still had the foyer entrance covered.
What are you talking about?
Good boy. Good boy. Scritchy, scritchy. Scritchy, scritchy. Who's a good little hawk? Yes, that's you, yeah.
Who's a good little
Scritchy, scritchy, scritchy.
Who's a
scritchy.
good little hockey?
Is this normal, Athena?
Good
Do you
boy,
think
yes.
is he gonna say something?
This.
No, that's normal.
I'm not a mind reader. Ah! Ow!
Auditory sense. His eyes may have been slacking off, but his ears were still hard at work. Right, Tanuki?
They were? I mean, yes! Yes, they were, yes!
But you already admitted to slacking off. Now you say you weren't?
My eyes might be lazy, but my ears ain't. I would have heard anyone in the foyer. You see, the foyer floor and stairway get all creaky, squeaky when someone walks on them. Probably because the floorboards were not installed correctly. Loud enough to wake the dead, I reckon.
Was there a bird in there as well?
Sounded like it.
Sure. So you're saying you didn't hear anybody walk by?
Yep, my ears were working full time. So now who's the liar now? Who now? Yeah, no good shyster.
Oh,
Shut up!
It's like a lying thief calling me a shyster? This has to be the low point of my fledgling career.
Gotta hand it to you, Mr. Blackquill, sir. You really are something else.
What does he mean by that?
Silence.
Why is he saying that out loud in the court where everyone can hear him?
What did he say? I couldn't quite hear him.
for Simon was deeper last week or not. I think it's about the same.
It was before last week, but I think it's about the same, Taylor, yeah. It wasn't particularly deep.
I mean, you don't miss a thing. And them bags under your eyes, they're darker than mine.
But at the same time, I mean, it's your voice. You can do what you want with
Is the finest eyeshadow I could purchase from Spencer's.
Do you guys have Spencer's over there?
no, we've got Marks and
Spencer's
Spencer's.
gifts.
We have Mark's. What is the Spencer's, Taylor?
It's like a Hot Topic kind of thing, like Hot Topic's cousin.
We don't have a Hot Topic.
Don't have that either.
Okay. They're basically stores that sell all the kind of edgy goth stuff, eyeliner, eyeshadow.
Okay, that's not spent. Yeah, we
edgy
don't.
T-shirt, edgy SpongeBob T-shirts.
That
sort of
could
thing.
not be further away from what Marks and Spencer's is.
Yeah, I know.
like
think-
literally the opposite end of the graph.
I think Blue Banana would be a similar one to that, like a gothic type shop.
I can't say- I
Banana.
can't say I've heard of that one.
I don't know if
That
it's still
sounds
going.
like a venereal disease.
Oh. Gross.
Never mind.
Don't
don't
you
wanna-
go there. Don't you go down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
Fair warning, Mr. Filch. Taka is particularly fond of Tanuki.
And I will.
Should you lie to this court again, you may suddenly find yourself on the menu.
Not the birds! Please don't eat me, Mr. Taka, sir.
The birds.
The witness will henceforth testify truthfully under penalty of painful bird attacks. And with that in mind, the court requests that the witness revise his testimony accordingly. Somebody control that damn bird.
The brim.
He is working overtime.
It's true, I was watching that, yeah, but...
You were doing
I
what
give
now?
up.
What were
I
you
quit.
doing?
It's true, I was watching a pro wrestling match on the office TV. My eyes might have been slacking off, but my ears, they were working overtime. The floor there's all creaky, squeaky like no way I would have missed someone walking by. So you see, there weren't no Tenmataro in the foyer. Unless he flew. Superstition is the religion of feeble minds. Oh, God. Blackquill just goes and posts on r/atheism, doesn't he? He just goes on there and is like, yes, in this moment I am euphoric. Not because of the whims of some puny god, but because of my own intelligence. Ha! Take that, mum.
It's very educational.
Understand. A simple, rational explanation is best. Forget yokai, demons, and such. We must use common sense, for lacking that, our entire world would be but upside down, like Australia.
Says the convict prosecutor who is totally a sign of the end times for the legal world.
Oh, he didn't say the dark age of the law. We can't take a shot.
No, that's it. No.
But we can now. Taylor said it.
What did he say? Sorry?
And besides, if there
Dark
weren't
age
a
of the law. Sorry.
there weren't a yokai roaming around, I'd nab him and sell him to the zoo. Or, put him in a watch of some kind. Call it a yokai watch. I bet the kids would love that one.
Oh my god. I wonder whether Jinxie was just seeing things.
That seems to be the general consensus, but I'm sticking to my guns.
What if we can't prove?
You brought guns into my courtroom?
No, it's a figure of speech, Judge!
What if we can't prove she saw Tenmataro? The mayor's sure to be convicted.
Then we better hope my guns fire bullets, not BBs.
BBs.
Not
BBs.
Not from the death street. Not BB.
This is BB.
This is your BB.
The defense may cross-examine the witness. bloody disgrace.
I like Death Stranding.
It is a good game.
If any, I'd be curious to see what people think. If you like Death Stranding, leave a comment. If you didn't like Death Stranding, I guess you can also leave a comment. But no fighting.
No fighting, no nasties.
No fight.
We don't want no nasty
I have not played Death Stranding. I have watched my brother play it a little bit, and I know that one talk show host shows up in it in an otter costume.
Oh, Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien
There
shows up in an otter costume.
There is some goofy stuff in that game, but it's also mechanically a lot more fun than you might think. Like,
There's a guy named Die Hardman, and then Norman Reedus has to use his pedis and poopus to make bullets, I think, or grenades.
Grenades. I think it's blood.
Against the ghost people.
Yeah, there's blood grenades, poop grenades, pee grenades. I think there's the bullets.
They're
blood?
experiment. It's because of like an ability that he uniquely has,
That
and
affects
so
the
affects the
BTs.
BTs, which are the ghost-like entities. Which let's not go into this.
It's
but
fun.
yes,
I haven't played it myself. I've watched Pete play it, but it does look fun.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Death Stranding 2. And if you are, you should leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up if you're looking forward to Death Stranding 2.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored at all. I appreciate that there might be a slightly different audience for these games.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's working overtime. Hold it.
People are gonna be like, God, they're so rambly today.
There's people screaming at the screen. They
Wish
just
they'd shut up.
go off on these tangents for ages.
It's like, can you just shut up, guys?
But don't shut up too much, because obviously you speak through all of the thing. But you are paid for your work, aren't you? So how do you justify watching TV on the job?
Hey, you ever heard of acting your wage? I'm just embracing that. It ain't easy being me. I mean, I can't watch TV when we have visitors, and there's no way to record stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, my heart bleeds.
It's like, this game's supposed to be in the future. Sorry. Am I supposed to be consoling you over your first world problems?
I've got first world problems.
If those are his only problems, he should consider himself lucky.
I guess pro wrestling's serious business to Mr. Filch. Serious business? My eyes might have been slacking off of my ears. Hold it! You lied earlier about taking your guard duty seriously, didn't you?
Oh, that? Ain't no harm in bending the truth a little, right?
Listen to me, you little tanuki. Lie again, and Taka shall feast upon that forked tongue of yours.
Screech.
Yeah! Sorry! Just let me keep my tongue, please!
At least leave it until we get the truth out of him in any case.
No.
No. You were negligent in your duties, were you not?
Yes, sir, I was, sir, but it ain't like that.
Squeaky floor, squeaky floor.
Squeaky floors, squeaky floors.
Kind of a demon. She says it fled towards the foyer. It's carrying that jingled.
Yeah.
Carrying a
Oh,
staff
there we
that
go.
Yeah.
jingled.
So yeah.
He's got
So
a
I guess-
staff that jingled, jingled.
So I guess it'd be this one.
Yes.
Do. It's not that one.
What?
Perhaps we need to press it, and he'll
Oh,
amend
we're
his
doing the
testament.
banana.
I think we're doing the banana.
Not
one.
the
We
Doing
blue
the banana.
banana.
We need to show him the picture of the banana. Hold it! So, you have pretty good ears, Mr. Filch.
As good as they come, I'd say. Ain't nothing to hear a creaky floor. Plus, that Tenemataro makes a sound when he goes by. It's like jingle jangle.
Well, there we go then.
Mm-hmm.
Jingle jangle. How does he do that?
Yeah, it's that staff of his. That's what jingle jangles.
What's he talking about, Apollo?
Beats me. But I guess Temataro has a staff that makes noise.
Come to think of it, didn't Jinxie mention something like that too?
Yes.
If only we had been.
I know. We were doing the banana. She said she saw Temataro holding a staff-like object that made a jangly sound.
I guess that's the source of the noise then.
Well, Mr. Justice, Mr. Filch says Temataro jingle jangles. Would you consider that vital information?
Probably. Yes. Extremely vital. I request that it be added to his testimony.
So then I can shove this evidence in his face that I didn't already do.
His staff would jingle.
If
jingle.
Tenemataro was to pass by, his staff would have gone jingle jangle. Like the sound of money.
It's still not that.
Excuse
I
me.
just want to say, viewers, you can't see this. Obviously,
Excuse me.
you viewers have obviously been hypnotized to not be able to see the menu of the game. Only if we were to say, what was it? Tail ender. Oh, darn.
Oh, Professor,
Pete,
you've
you're
got to
mixing it up because it's not pure black. They wouldn't be able to see it if it was pure black.
Yeah, no, I know, Taylor. I was saying they can't see the menu because they've been hypnotized to not see the menu. Only if we say tail ender will they be able to see it. And then I said it, which revealed it. It was a multi-layered bad joke, and you ruined it.
It's all right, Professor. The best jokes always have to be explained.
And so they do, my boy. That's what Taylor tells us
man.
frequently.
It really is. I really miss being Luke.
It was fun.
It was fun.
We miss Luke, too.
Okay, so as a postman, we're gonna jingle jangle. I guess we... Hold it! So, Temataro's staff makes a distinctive sound?
Yep, like a jingle and a jangle, as I said.
Wait, Jinxie said something like that.
We know.
We know! We're trying to use it, but you won't let us.
Something about Temataro making a jangly sound?
I think we're missing something here. But I can't.
We're trying, Apollo! For the love of God, man, we're trying!
I can't quite put a finger on it. Perhaps I should take a look at the caretaker again.
That's what we've been doing!
We're obviously just presenting it in the wrong place.
Christ's sake.
There ain't no Temat, unless it's supposed to be on here.
Ooh, goody!
So you see, I guess to be fair, it's not actually objecting to this statement, though, is it? It would be agreeing with it. However, this statement where it says there wasn't Temataro, maybe it's this.
Fine, it's
maybe
this, yes.
this one. Especially because because this statement's now in here, Filch is saying, "Oh yeah, he'd definitely make a noise." So maybe this is
All right then, all right. Well, what the?
Oh my God! I hope you.
Is it the frickin' scroll then?
I hope you
No,
guys.
it can't
you
be.
I hope you guys are
experiencing
finding this entertaining.
some difficulties over there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Soul drawing showing what he looks like. He seems.
Yeah,
though
because that doesn't show it. No, he's not got his staff there. Okay,
doesn't-
I'm just like, is it something completely different?
Hold it. Please tell the court, what did Jinxie see if it was not Temataro?
If after all this,
She's always going on about seeing this yokai or that. Just an active imagination, I reckon. She won't even come near me because she thinks I'm some sort of tanuki monster.
can't say I blame her.
Hey, I got feelings!
So, Mr. Filch, you chalk it up to a child's active imagination.
Yep, no Tenmataro or anyone else got in or out of QB Manor on my watch. Or my ear, as was really the case, but...
Apollo, what could this mean? Do you think Jinxie was just seeing things?
Well, if that's the case, the details she provided were pretty impressive. But if we're to continue believing Jinxie's statement...
We'll have to uncover Filch's lie.
Right, or find out why he can't tell the truth.
Well, he's a thief. I guess it's by nature, I guess.
Maybe. Is it to do with his emotion?
We can't perceive.
Can't perceive.
It's gotta be on the statement he added, but the question is, what the hell do we present?
Jingle jangle. Floor, no way I would have missed someone walking by.
We already tried it on that
Yeah,
one.
but we hadn't revealed this before.
Wait. Is it on the stairs? Is it because he flies? Does he fly past?
Well, he flies outside. Like, there was this, but he runs with the thingamajig, with the... Yeah, I know. I just wondered if because that statement had been revealed. Oh no, we're being stupid.
Just out of curiosity, just try something on the creaky... Oh, you've already done that. Did you do it on the creaky
So on the
stairs?
creaky floor, I tried,
Try
hang
the
on a
newspaper.
second.
Try the newspaper.
what, the fact that he's the fact that he...
Just out of... No.
Obje-
It was just out of morbid curiosity.
Try it going back to the other one where he's like, he makes a jingle jangle. And then...
See, I'm curious about... What is this a minute? I mean, the door's shut. Would he... Huh? Wait a minute. If Timataro was to pass by, his staff would have gone jingle jangle. Objection! He's not got.
He's not got one.
There's no staff in that image.
Oh, for God's sake.
Tenmataro's staff would make a jangly sound, you say? This is.
We were so focused on the wrong bit.
I just like, but the thing is
Oh,
there
pain.
was Jinxie made this big point about this. I mean, I guess.
But she saw it.
I suppose that's the thing. Like,
How does he know if he didn't see anything?
Well, it's not even that. I guess Jinxie's not necessarily the single point of truth. Like, I guess this ancient scroll is the single point of truth of what Tenmataro looks like.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't have the staff, then whoever Jinxie saw, who was obviously dressed up like him, had the staff. Like, I guess it's a difference. I guess it's a, what's that all about?
Well, I guess, like, how does...
And,
well,
and
if
Filch knowing about that,
Yes.
if he claims that it was just her act of... Because the thing is, if she was just imagining it, then she wouldn't have imagined him with a staff, I guess.
No.
Yeah, she'd imagine him as he's supposed to be. And then why does Filch know about this one having the staff if he only knows about the pure, the original version, who is not depicted with a staff, then why did he say that, oh yeah, there'll be the jingle jangle sound? He wouldn't know.
And the only other person that is implied that knows is LaBelle, who told Jinxie to keep it to herself. And and I think the implication was he told Filch to shut up.
Yeah.
in the last one, I think, or the one before.
Yeah.
So he would know. And I guess then he's obviously told Filch, who would then
Well, I feel
obviously relay that information to him.
I think the implication is that LaBelle was Tenmataro in that instance. I think that's where it's sort of going. So that does sort of make sense.
What? No way.
I mean, it doesn't help when they sort of like show you the murder happening. Well, I'm going to say that your story doesn't add up.
Is there something the defense would like to share with the court?
Mr. Filch, you say that you didn't see Tenmataro on the day of the incident. Why then did you assume just now that Tenmataro would be holding a staff?
Huh?
You see, the Tenmataro Jinxie saw held a staff in his hands. And she described its sound just like you did, as a kind of jangly sound.
Yeah, so he was holding a staff. What's your point?
Objection! The point is that Tenmataro doesn't use a staff. Not normally.
What are you talking about?
You see, this is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. A single point of truth, you could say. Is there a staff in that picture, Mr. Filch?
All right, there is no staff. Not even a cane or a walking stick.
Ah!
So,
It's on his back. Yeah.
I guess it's up his backside then, because I can't see it.
Perhaps the artist just really struggles to draw staffs. And so they,
Can't draw in a straight line.
they elected to omit it.
Yeah.
So the question is, why does the witness think Tenmataro uses a staff?
I believe the answer will overturn the prosecution's case on the most basic level.
Well now, this is getting interesting.
All right, Mr. Justice, it's time to show the court where you're going with this.
Oh, I'm supposed to be going somewhere?
Please tell the court why Mr.
Filch
Filch
is a
believes
scatterbrain.
Tenmataro carries a staff.
Because he's a scatterbrain.
Yeah.
Because he actually saw him.
Yeah. He actually saw Tenmataro. Mr. Filch actually saw Tenmataro right after the crime occurred. That's the only way he could possibly know about the staff. Unless he was told by
Busted again! Ugh! Bloody hell, you duplicitous little...
Yes. How'd that feel, Blackquill?
That's so
Like a sword cut through me.
so quintessentially British. Bloody hell!
Yeah. Well, duplicitous is
Bloody
a little
hell.
less commonly said, but not so fun when you're on the receiving end of the blade, is it? Admit it, Mr. Filch. You did see Tenmataro that day, didn't you?
Edgeworth would be proud of that expression.
Well?
Yeah, I'm begging you, please don't make me say it.
But clearly you did see Tenmataro. Stop stalling and testify to that fact.
No can do. No wait. No how. You ain't got no idea how terrifying he can be.
He?
Ah, shoot.
Shyster.
Mr. Filch still won't admit to seeing Tenmataro, even though everyone knows he did. The question now is why?
Mr. Filch is scared to death.
Is that why he can't admit the truth?
Come to think of it, they say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. Jinxie wouldn't admit to seeing Tenmataro after hearing about the village superstitions. She said that if she told anyone that she had seen Tenmataro, he'd claim her soul.
Wait, you think Filch believes that too?
Oh, so Mr. Big Time City Slicker Lawyer has heard about him. Them old village superstitions.
Will the defense please explain what the witness is talking about?
The people of Ninetails Vale believe some pretty strange things.
Speak for yourself.
And their superstitions may be the reason our witness here can't admit the truth. The truth that he really did see Tenmataro.
Darn straight, that's why. It's all right here.
In this book conveniently labeled
This
Village
notebook.
Superstitions.
Oh, God.
Do not gaze upon Tenmataro. Do not tell others if you see him. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. Freeing him will bring ruin upon the village. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul?
See? That's why us folks in Ninetails Vale can't talk about seeing Tenmataro.
That clears up one mystery. The killer took advantage of the superstitions by wearing a Tenmataro costume. They knew that way no one could talk about him, so it was as if he never existed. The defense holds that this Tenmataro impersonator is the true killer.
What?
I don't think it's that hard to believe.
Objection! Superstition, you say? What kind of a fool would actually believe such rubbish? And would that using some silly fairy tale could so easily expose the culprit?
I let this tune slaps.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You'll need to come up with a more rational, common sense explanation than that.
Objection!
Damn!
Your common sense seems awfully narrow-minded to me. I nearly. I was so close. I am not even joking. Your common sense seems awfully narrow-minded to me, Prosecutor Blackquill. I cannot.
I was waiting for it.
Objection! Try living in my world of narrow cells, mortal danger, and dark, sleepless nights. There is no lack of superstitions in the clink, but few are those who truly believe in them.
Objection!
Oh, we're doing this, are we?
Well, the village superstitions are real enough to the people of Ninetails Vale, which I don't know why I stuttered, because I said it right the first time.
Oh, this is getting so exciting, Widget. Let's get the popcorn.
A life or death superstition might even make you a believer.
Oh, damn. There's that face pain again.
Oh, I see what you mean about the Edgeworth face now.
Order! Order, I say!
You fool of a Tanuki! 2 times now your lies have cost me.
Sorry. I promise not to do it again.
I don't believe you.
Taka, my fine feathered friend. Have at him! Oh, God! Ah! Oh, he's gonna eat me alive! Head for the hills!
He took off.
Oh, wait, was I supposed to stop him? Jerry, I thought you were supposed to stop him.
Bailiff!
Yes?
What are you waiting for? After him, and with your fastest men!
Am I not fast
Oh,
enough?
crikey. Oh, we're going to have to run?
Oh,
Doctor
God.
said I shouldn't be doing this.
Oh, I knew I should have eaten that full English this morning.
Oh, I shouldn't have had the big lunch.
Well, that's...
The big breakfast, even.
I do want the big breakfast.
Regret. That's certainly not something you see every day.
Oh, just give me a minute in that. Oh, God. Oh, it's the digestive system is kicking in.
It really is the dark age of the law.
Take a sip of your drink.
Well, it would seem a new and important fact has come to light. A third party disguised as the yokai... the
Yoka.
yokai. Tenbutaro is at the scene.
The yokai.
Yokai.
I don't know why that amuses me.
Okay.
And now we have 2 witnesses who can attest to that fact. Any objections, prosecutor?
Plus? Plus?
It's because it's Prosecutor Blackquill.
Yes, prosecutor Blackcrow. Black Cross. Blackcrow.
Prosecutor Blackquill.
What happened is the judge's tongue suddenly got very numb. He bit his tongue.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
With
Declan Prosecutor Blackquill?
this is the Tenbutaro pest.
what the hell's going on? I can't understand a word they're saying.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I've lost it.
You don't have to apologize for being funny. It's okay. It's kind of what we're supposed to be about. It's just so infrequent.
Okay.
Any objections, Prosecutor Blackquill?
Jesus, every time I see it, I see Professor in my
Why are
head.
you laughing while saying my name?
I was reading it in my head, and I just went, "Any objections, Professor Blackquill?" I'm like, "God, why? Why do I see it as Professor?"
I'm going to need you to give me an answer. Ellipses at me.
Oh no.
What?
He's broke free of his shackles. What?
That's better.
And the bailiffs have gone away.
Ah!
His shackles.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What? I'm too young to die.
Justice, Dono. Long has it been since I've been forced to draw my blade. You had best say your prayers.
Oh, God, I'm out of here.
The hell's going on? There's a convict loose in the courtroom.
Shoot. Uh-oh.
I knew it was a bad idea. Why did they let this happen?
I think we should run.
Detective, do something.
Have no fear. Fulbright is here. When the going gets tough, the champion of justice gets going.
Objection! Then get going already before he kills us!
Oh, but I stand in awe of Simon Blackquill, for it is his sense of justice that set him free.
Objection! I object to defective Fulbright's definition of justice.
Defective
I
detective.
am rolling with this because he is bloody defective.
I mean,
Effective. Oh.
Silence!
Nope.
I'm not in the habit of cutting down unarmed cowards.
Ooh, well, Ooh, bloody hell, I don't think my heart can take many more of that.
Many more of those?
I was here the whole time. Oh, well, in that case, Prosecutor Blackquill, can I ask you to, you know...
I think the judge forgot he's in charge here.
That very laboured turnaround.
So Justice Dono's assertion is this. Tenma is the real killer, not Mayor Tenma. According to him, there was a yokai at the scene of the crime.
Right. And that yokai, or rather, whoever was impersonating him, killed Alderman Kyubi.
Silence! Care to explain why Jinxie, being the first to discover the murder, did not see your alleged killer yokai there in the Fox Chamber?
What? He's right. She said nothing about Temataro being in the Fox Chamber.
Also, he's got a pretty impressive reach being able to frickin' slash all the way across the...
What he got was the one-to-one replica of Sephiroth's sword.
That's it. Was that like, Taylor, was that like the trombone champ version of it?
A little bit, yes.
That just sounded like you're strangling a cat, I'm gonna be honest.
Humph!
As a cat owner,
Let
I
me-
take offense to strangling cats.
Well, it's kind of what it sounded like.
Let me enlighten you. That little scamp heard a dying scream right before she opened the chamber door.
And your point is?
Upon opening the door, she found a freshly skewed murder victim. I mean, shouldn't be skewered?
Probably.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
He was slightly askance.
he was leaning.
The alderman. And the homicidal maniac who had killed him, the mayor.
No. There must have been someone dressed up like Tim McGack.
Then why does that little scamp claim not to have seen a yokai in the Fox Chamber?
Considering her father is accused of murder,
Maybe she just doesn't give any foxes, that's all.
surely she would have mentioned any third party that might have been in the room.
So is he actually using a sword, or is he just like cutting with his fingers somehow?
I don't know.
He's using the power of anime magic. I don't understand. Why? I don't understand. Why didn't she see Tenmataro inside the Fox Chamber?
You cannot defeat me. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Here!
He's the one-punch Blackquill.
One punch.
There is but one way to find out.
One quill.
Ask Jinxie Tenma whether she saw your killer yokai at the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh.
The final battle draws nigh. Only one of us will leave here alive.
Mr. Blackquill, do you know how court works? I feel like you've never actually stepped inside a courtroom before. Have you just been reading about it on forums or something?
I will have you know that I was born into the court, molded by it. I did not see the light of day until I was a man.
Look, I get it. You like Christopher Nolan movies. I like them too, but like this, not everything has to be a quote.
You should stop this line of inquiry, or it will be very painful for you. Long has my blade thirsted for blood. At long last it shall be sated.
Wait, this is still a trial, right?
A trial by
Hello?
combat. How about you?
Yeah.
Show me what you're truly capable of, Justice Dono.
And then the Dark Souls, the boss music starts playing. It's like, oh god! No, God!
Very well, then. Both parties no doubt need some time to regroup. So the court will take a 10-minute...
Gouge his eyes, Taka! Gouge them!
No, God, not the eyes! No!
So the court will take a 10-minute recess in order to... No, maybe not.
He's doing the chain breaking animation again. But they're already broken.
3 minutes.
But that's not enough time to pee.
I'm sorry, but a 3-minute recess?
Just so. Plenty of time if your destination of Okay, see
But
now,
what
if we
if-
hadn't already established that he was British, that's it.
Yeah.
That tears it. Just so. Plenty of time if your destination of intent is the loo.
But what if you need a number 2?
Then poop quickly. Lou, you'll be the bathroom.
I don't want to be caught short. Sheesh. At least include enough time to wash your hands, you dirty scamp.
See that you take no more than 3 minutes. All latecomers will be punished.
Yes, sir. I hereby declare a 3-minute recess before the battle begins.
What do you mean battle?
What I said.
I declare Prosecutor Blackquill the winner of this round of Simon Says.
That's funny
Oh,
because
that's
his name
clever,
is
you see,
Simon.
because my name is Simon. Ha ha ha!
This doesn't bode well for us if the prosecutor is running the show, does it?
I bet you're missing me now, aren't you, Apollo?
Actually, maybe a little. I don't miss the forehead humor, though. It's sort of a bit of column A and a bit of column B.
Actually, that is true. Simon has not made a single comment about the size of his forehead.
It's
No.
true. He's a bit nicer on that respect.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, to be fair, Clavier didn't threaten to, kill him.
It's very true. There is the fear of God there.
If anything, it's kind of the other way around. Like with Clavier, there's almost like a sort of little bromance there.
Yes.
Not so with Professor Blackquill.
Professor Blackquill. Well, so speaking of unlikable characters, I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news.
Oh, I thought you were going to
guys.
say, we're going to have to go now. So you'll be relieved to know that we have to go because we're so unlikable. You can be relieved of your duty of having to watch this every week.
It's true.
It's not true. Well, I hope it's not
No,
true.
I hope not. I hope you enjoy it. But yes, hopefully you do enjoy what we do. And if you do like what we do, don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and maybe give the bell a little ring-a-ding-ding. You'll get those notifications when the videos go up and everything. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, see you in the next one, I guess.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
And remember, everyone, heart attacks can come from anywhere. So be prepared.